what about people coming when they die into your room, or you feel like somebody's there and you know there's not?
But there is. There is always someone there with you, not only in the physical, those that are alive. There are also those that are dead that come in to join with you, and they have to have your permission to come, by the way. Most people don't believe that.
No, because I see on TV all the time about these spooky people coming in, scaring you, and doing violent things, actually.
No, they don't do that. But what
that's good to know.
Well, there's times when people are not quite ready to go yet, and they'll even, their loved ones will hear them say, no, don't come in. That I've had so many people tell me that they said, no, don't come in. And then they'll come up when they're getting close to ready, or they're ready, they say, okay, I'm ready.
The person that's dying? The
person that's dying. Because there's such a fear that's associated with death. And if you think about it, there's a fear of birth too. Us mothers ought to know. You know, there's a lot, because I mean, that's pretty close to it for a woman. Most women to feel like they're dying.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. You want to die.
Mm-hmm. But I didn't see a bunch of people in there with me whenever, well, maybe one. He was always there, so.
Well, you know, a friend of mine, somebody I loved a lot, died recently, and you told me that Dave was in the hospital and his family was around him, and that was right, they were. Mm-hmm. And you told me that somebody from the other side said to him, are you ready? I asked him, are you ready? And that he said yes, and when. What could that possibly be like? Is it?
Well, okay, like my daddy, when he died, my daughter was there, I wasn't there. I knew he was going to die, I knew what was going to happen, but the only way that I need to make that understood. It's not scary. It's a relief.
You're telling me my friend was relieved and happy.
Yes, yeah. Because when they see someone, my daughter got the best gift in the world, because my granddad, her granddaddy, she got there when they were trying to get him out the door to take him to the hospital.
This is your dad?
This is my daddy. And I had called him, and he lives out of state. And I had called, or did. Now he lives anywhere he wants to. But I had called and told him I loved him, and my daughter, I had mentioned to her, you better go on if you want to see your grandfather the last time. And she went to him, and as he was coming out the door, he looked at her and he said, hi, baby. And then he fell. Because literally she was there when he was dying. And she ran over to him panicking and hit him in the face. You know how you try to...
Tapping.
Yeah. But she wanted him back, and she's screaming, Papa, Papa. And he opens his eyes one more time. And that's another thing. People will come back to you if you call them. They can come out of the death cycle and come back for a moment or two to try to make it okay for you, because people want to make it okay for you when they're dying. But he came back, and he looked at her, and then he looked past her, and he said, oh, hi. He was talking to my brother.
Oh.
And she got the greatest gift she could have ever gotten. She said, Mother, I know he was not looking at me. He was looking at someone else. And he said, oh, hi.
Yeah.